Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. A little bit gloomy on the island of Love this morning, so we're going to go for a drive and have a chat along the way. What should we talk about today? Should we talk about the weather? Yeah, well, maybe we get the odd little bit of perspiration, the odd little bit of rain on the island of Love, but don't worry. It'll be going away that little bit later. Of course, we're in the first week of January. Happy New Year to everybody that's tuned in to the little channel known as Marika and me. And we do thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. Let's head down from the top of Tala. This is called Stephanie Hill. We'll take a right, we'll take a left and work into Lower Tala, come out into Kasonega and work our way to Coral Bay and see if the weather's a little bit better. I don't think so, but sometimes it's a peculiarity in Paphos in particular because of the hillside and the mountain area. You can have rain, for example, in Paphos, perhaps not in Clorica. It can be raining in Kasonega and it can be dry in Paya. But I think today we're in for a little bit of the damp stuff all over Paphos, that's for sure. But it still is an absolutely fantastic day. And the temperature, if you're curious to know, is 16 degrees, so that's not too bad, is it? Especially if you're watching from somewhere in the northern hemisphere. Perhaps if your name's Baroness so sweet Caroline. Perhaps you've been out on an early morning stroll with Barney the dog. Let's let this guy go. He's got a piece of cardboard on his head. Clever man. There we go, you see. It's not normal to get rain on the island of Love, so we come up with some creative ideas to keep ourselves dry. That's what we do. There we go. Anyway, like I was saying, hopefully the Baroness has not got wet on her morning walk with Barney the dog, because I'm pretty sure Barney doesn't care. He just likes to get out and about and stick his nose in here and stick his nose in there. Happy New Year, and of course a Happy New Year to the man known as Baron Nigel of the Big Guns. They'll be coming back to the island of Love very soon indeed. Now, talking about people who are coming back to the island of Love, there are a few people here as we speak, but there are two legends on the channel coming literally in a couple of days. Yep, they'll be heading to the airport, getting on a big bird and jetting into downtown Cato Paphos. Who are they? A girl named Lady Ness, and of course the man of her dreams, Lord of the Andy, all the way from downtown Shropshire. They've had their Christmas festivities, New Year festivities, and now they're sneaking in a little holiday just before February blues, should we call it. Do you remember February? Yeah, do you remember it? Well, it's coming again very soon. That's that month when all of those bills pop in and it's a little bit chilly and it's a little bit cold, even in Cyprus, by the way. But it's all relative, you know. Cyprus will probably be around about 16, 18 degrees, perhaps get a little bit of wind and perhaps get a little bit of rain. But in general, fabulous place to come. And if you come in for a holiday in January and February, yes, you can get the odd day of rain. Yes, you might even get the odd little bit of wind. But overall, if you're here for 7 nights, I'm pretty sure you're going to get 4 or 5 fabulous nights. And talking about February, there are 2 guys and a superstar. Yes, coming all the way from downtown in Wiltshire. They're coming into Paphos in and around the 12th of February, so that's not that far away, and they're going to be having a spectacular time, because whenever they come, sometimes they come in November, sometimes they come in the summer, so obviously the weather's always good, but whenever they come, the sun always comes out and everything goes blue. The sky goes blue, the sea goes blue. Mr. Paul, wow, if you haven't guessed it by now, he's always dressed head to toe in blue. So all that's missing is you, and who are those yous? Sir Richard, and of course his girl, Lady Julie of the Nash, and the Viscount Leo. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys when you come back to the island of Love. And hopefully you'll pop in and see us at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Give us some ideas, have a snoop around, and have a perusal, and perhaps book your next holiday to come back in the summer, and perhaps sit at the round table and have a tot of something or two. Right, Lower Tala, heading towards, because finally, let's slow down for that inulation, shall we? That's one hell of an inulation in the road. The rain does half cause havoc, doesn't it, when it takes out the bits of concrete and bits of tarmac that's been patched up from last year. Don't start me off on potholes, but of course I know, in and around the UK, the pothole situation is not very good either, is it? Drop it in the comments. What are your potholes like in your neck of the woods? Lady Andrea, the girl in charge of the traffic lights and Lord of the Mart. What's it like on your commute in the morning? How's your new Puma doing, by the way? Is it eating up those inulations? I'm pretty sure it's not eating up the benzene, is it? No, because it's a hybrid and very, very economical indeed. And what's Mr. Paul driving? Drop it in the comments. He's in a hybrid, yeah. Have you worked it out yet? It's one of his favourite cars in the world. Not an expensive car, not a luxury car, but a very, very good car indeed. So you drop in the comments, what car do you think I'm driving? Come on, Lord of the Jace, and the girl who likes a bit of brightness in her life, Lady Whitney. Big shout out to you and a happy new year in downtown South Wales. Hopefully you're getting your roof done. Otherwise, you're going to be getting a bit dampy poos. Yes, indeed. And drop in the comments, when are you coming back to the Island of Love? Because we'd love to see you. Now, only yesterday, I'm just going to die quickly. I was having a little chat via the powers of the internet with the princess known as Princess Tracy. She's recovered from the lurgy. Unfortunately, Christmas, she was tucked up in her bed and even missed Christmas festivities and Christmas dinner. She was on crackers and things like that. But at least she's with us still, which is good, because she's coming to the grand opening of the Marika and Me Lounge Bar on the 15th of March 2025. And of course a lot of other people are as well, and we do thank you very, very much for your continued support. On that note, I'd like to say a big thank you to one or two people who have purchased a brick and even a step or two. Princess Tracy, thank you very, very much indeed. Baroness Lillian, our Baroness Crackpot, yes, thank you very, very much indeed. And of course, one or two who've bought a step or two. Sir Chris of Bridlington, Sir Peter, yes, the man of the dreams of our girl in charge of the show, our day man, thank you very, very much indeed. Yeah, the list goes on and on. Lady Wendy, thank you very, very much indeed. Sir Greg, thank you very, very much indeed. These are the guys that are digging very, very deep and making sure that the Marika and Me Lounge Bar comes to fruition. And of course, their names will be on the Wall of Fame, on the staircase, on a swinging star or two, and one or two will have a plaque on the bar. And if you would like to get your name on the Wall of Fame, want to go and hunt us down on PayPal. All it costs you is £50. Hunt these magic words in the PayPal search bar. Paul G. Cyprus, Paulgee Cyprus. Up will come my smiling face, and of course the face of the most beautiful woman in the world, Miss Archin Gracilian Labooth. That's my Marika, and of course your Marika. As we say, a massive, massive thank you for your help and your donations to the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. So, if you'd like to get your name on that wall, please go and hunt us down on PayPal, and we do appreciate it very, very much indeed. If you like what you see, hit the like and smash that subscribe. Please don't forget to keep on coming back for that little bit more of my complete and utter madness as I take you on my travels, on my adventures on the Island of Love. And of course, if there's somewhere you'd like me to go, drop in the comments, and you never know, that little video may be coming very, very soon indeed, especially for you. And of course, if you'd like to buy us a coffee or two via the Buy Me a Coffee platform, why not Google these magic words, Marika and Me, Buy Me a Coffee. Up will come our landing page. You can choose to read a little bit more about us, and of course a comment or two. And we all love to read the comments, don't we? Yes, indeed. And fingers crossed, you'll gift us a virtual coffee or two. I'd like to say a massive, massive thank you to one or two of the most recent coffee purchases. If your name is Lady Kirstine in downtown Glasgow, thank you very, very much indeed. And yes, of course, the young man known as Alexander the Fantastic will be appearing on the Wall of Fame and on a swinging star on the groovy sealing in the Marika and Me lounge bar. Thank you very, very much indeed. Big thank you to Lord Lee and of course Lady Vicky in downtown South Wales, and a big welcome to the world to their new granddaughter, Princess Isla. Welcome to the little channel known as Marika and Me. Coral Bay is sticking out on the left hand side. That's where we're going, and you never know, we might get to finish with a view straight out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. Oh my goodness, it is a fabulous day, and even as we look up to the hillside we can see that the sun is slowly starting to break through. It's only 10 past 10 in the morning, so maybe we might get a bit of sunshine today. You never know, we always keep our fingers crossed, but like I was saying, the temperature is not too bad and it's only a bit of a drizzle really, isn't it? But as we can see, people in a big hurry whizzing around. So if you are on the Island of Love driving around, perhaps in a car you've borrowed, stolen or rented, drive very carefully. And if someone does stick themselves up your bottom, just go that little bit slower to annoy them that little bit more. Simple as that. Downtown Coral Bay is coming up, so don't click off just yet. There's a man on a bicycle. He's pedaling like crazy in the direction of downtown Paphos. Perhaps he's going to the Marika and Me lounge bar. Don't forget the date, 15th of March 2025. We'd love to see you, and you'll always get a massive welcome. We can always sit down and chew the fat, perhaps while you have your breakfast, perhaps while you sup on a pint or two, or something chilled, or even a nice hot latte. Talking about lattes, I've got one on the go here. Let me have a quick slurp just before we get to the main boulevard of Coral Bay. But I got a feeling the sun is going to break out, by the way. Weather forecasts are not always correct, are they? Drop in the comments, what's your weather like? One or two people I was in communication with last night are having a little bit of the white stuff in downtown UK. And according to Princess Tracy, who lives on a little island just off Kent, even she can get the odd fleckle of the white stuff, which is quite unusual, isn't it, because of the salt air. It's like this area here. Yes, you can get now and again, once in a lifetime, a freckle of white stuff, but of course the salt air and the ambient temperature soon takes it away. It doesn't quite work that way in the UK though, does it? Never mind. What's it like in downtown Poland? Anna, my superstar, let us know in the comments. Have you got the snow? Have you had a fantastic Christmas? And of course, a fantastic New Year. We wish you a fabulous time, and of course Dr. Tomas, and of course my mates and your son, Sir Bart. I got a feeling he's spinning his wheels on his Audi Quattro in downtown Krakow. You drop it in the comments. Coral Bay Boulevard, a little bit dreary, a little bit closed, although one or two places are open. The Santa Marina, that restaurant's open. Kikos Bar, yeah, they're open. Got a chappie sitting outside. See, there's still life, plenty of places to go when you come to downtown Paphos, that's for sure. And a lot of people come to Paphos for the first time, and perhaps they don't understand that we are an all year round resort. Obviously, it goes a bit quieter in November, a little bit quieter in December, a little bit quieter in January, and of course in February. But as soon as March arrives, we go into a full crescendo, yeah. So get yourself on that internet, start looking for that perfect place to come. And if you've not been here before, I'm pretty sure that you'll come back again and again. And you're gonna have a fantastic holiday, by the way. We're up there with all of the other Mediterranean resorts, and I believe that we are one of the best resorts on the blue Mediterranean Sea. And the reason for that is because the hospitality and the friendliness of the locals, and of course all of the foreigners that you will interact with while you're on your holiday in downtown Paphos. Right, let's do a bit of off-roading, and let's get you down to get a view out into that blue Mediterranean Sea, even though today it's not actually that blue. But there's something, even on a damp, dreary, drizzly day, if you can park by the seaside and look out into the blueness, it sort of takes your troubles away, doesn't it? It gives you time to reflect and plan your day, shall we say. So let's get down there, and then you can click off and, I don't know, get to the sails. Have you been to the sails yet? Lots of people like to go to the sails, or are you just using the powers of the internet, and then you haven't got to worry about all the queues and the parking and all those kind of things? Or perhaps spend the rest of the day listening to Mr. Paul on some of our back catalogue. I'd like to say a big thank you to one or two that do. Lady Chrissy, thank you very, very much. Lady Karen in downtown Manchester, hopefully the weather's not too bad. Thank you very, very much indeed. And a lady in Yorkshire, her name is Lady Enid, and of course her daughter, Lady Alison. We do thank you very, very much indeed for your continuous support and your continuing comments. And of course your names will be appearing on a brick or two on the Wall of Fame on the Hollywood staircase in the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. And of course we'll be waiting for you guys when you get on a big bird, book yourself into the Mayfair Hotel, and then hopefully you'll come and join us on a night or two. The view's coming, I promise you. There we go. That, quite simply, is a view worth dying for. All that's left for me to do is light a little boy cigar. Yep, life is good on the island of love. And one final massive shout out to a gentleman. Well, I'm not sure if he's a gentleman, but anyway, he's known as Baron Von Cigar, Lord of the Martin. Happy birthday, Gumbaru. And a big shout out to the greatest accountant in the world. I'm pretty sure she'll take good care of him and, well, chuck him in somewhere, that's for sure. Lady Victoria, we're looking forward to seeing you guys when you come back to the Island of Love for the grand opening of the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Enjoy the view, and I'll look forward to your company again very, very soon indeed.